All right. So Robert
We are live here. Give me something. Give me an intro. You know, forgot which one is which. Come on, man.
Get it together,
Price is right. Go ahead.
That's it.
You're rocking with the best.
Still strong cause I push. Moved on when I push. Hard times gotta push. No crime, bitch, I push. Just woke up, this a blessing. Time to go straight to smashing. Can't get no testimony if you ain't never been texting. Won't hit my phone, I'm pulling up, I ain't about to be texting. And whatever them people's talking about, tell them to bet it. You know they gon' believe you when you answer all they questions. That's why a real leader only move with real steps. Lifting that heavy metal, only way to deal with pressure. Just slice it up like some paper and throw it in the shredder. I hear they passing out indictments to all of the fellas. We know the story, we just waiting to find out who tell it. When they sent me down to the feds, I was really stressed. I told myself I ain't coming back, bitch, I learned my lesson. The devil was alive, why you acting surprised? Jesus told me he seen Satan falling out the sky.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. We are here live from broadcasting live from 829 Upshur Street, Northwest, which is the Entitlement Lounge, which has been in operation for over the last almost 2 years. We're coming up on 2 years. I have two beautiful guests. They're not only beautiful, they're intelligent. They have good, positive energy. They're funny. They're down to earth, and they don't mind getting no coins. You know what I mean? So, you know, the versatility is what's most important in all of us. We can't just be one way. We got to be, open for new things in our life. I guess that's why we all here. None of us knew each other prior to being here, but through us thinking the same, we end up thinking ourselves here. So without further ado, I would like to give y'all Cocktails and Cousins.
Hey. Well, you know we right at home at the bar.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Always.
Yes.
With the good cognac.
Oh.
Heard.
Okay.
I like this place because guess what? They're giving you what you want.
Oh, yes. The one thing about Entitlement Lounge is this is a very warm environment. You know, some people like big chain events, but I'm more into intimate because intimacy lasts a little longer than quickies. You know what I mean? So I like to have something that's kind of like, you know, feel a little warm. You know what I mean? So, you know, but I'm first and foremost, let me say this. I'm so happy to have y'all as guests. We were supposed to do about 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Then our general manager flew to Paris. You know, he went to Paris for a week. And then he came back. And then sister got a little under the weather. And I was concerned because right now, you know, in this climate, you know, we take that for granted so much about, you know, somebody's sick. But, you know, over the past couple of years, you've been calling somebody and they're not here with us no more. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no guarantee when you get a flu or cold or anything now that you're going to be back up the next day. Because colds feel like baby AIDS now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what AIDS feel like before we get started. But I just seen them. I've seen it. I've been on the AIDS ward. You know what I mean? So I kind of like feel that thing. You know what I mean? You know, to be honest though, but since I got y'all here, man, I think it's best that we, you know, open up with a little bit just to let people know who y'all are. Y'all have your own podcast, which is called
Cocktails and Cousins.
Right.
Oh my gosh, it is.
And
it's
what
Cocktails and Cousins podcast, and we are on Rabble Rouser TV also Wednesday nights 9 p.m. Pretty much, it's Cocktails and Cousins sipping sassy and classy.
Right.
You know, you can pick who's sassy and classy.
Her.
Oh no, I'm joking. We're both.
Yeah, that's
a little sassy and a little classy.
I seen y'all park is very interesting, and one thing about it is I'm gonna say this about a lot of people think it's easy where they can just get in front of the mic and, you know, just talk to people for an hour, 2 hours, entertain them and keep them entertained. But it start out, you might get people go on the views. They might do good 1 week, and then 1 week where they don't get a whole lot of views, it makes them down. But we just got to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? You know, because we working with we black owned.
Indeed.
So it's a little bit more. It's a longer process. People always look. I know y'all had your own business, so they used to say that the business don't see nothing until first 5 years.
Yes.
So we just push it. You gotta
put that time in.
You gotta really love what you do.
Yeah,
you gotta really love what
have
you're doing.
to.
And I
You
see
have to.
the past. Well, we was talking about an issue that y'all said was heavy on your mind because are you either one of y'all mothers?
Both of us.
Okay, so I know that y'all got that spirit of protecting and watching out, wiping the snot underneath the nose, all that, the diapers, all. So, but look, what happened in the school system where y'all were seeing the incident where she said she wanted to talk about?
Oh yeah, so it wasn't in the school system. It was actually a daycare.
Oh, daycare. Okay.
And it was a 20-year. I know you heard about it, right? Yeah, the 28-year-old woman who recorded herself abusing children in the daycare. It was extremely hard to watch.
Yeah.
You know, as a parent, but I mean, as a human being, you're talking about helpless children.
Right.
She's just doing things to just. I don't know if she was looking for the job. I'm still trying to wait. I actually want to know if we can hear the hearing. I want to read the paperwork.
Get her ass whooped. That's what she was looking for.
She needs.
What is wrong with her?
Let's say
those are innocent fucking children.
Right. I'm with you.
It couldn't have been mine.
All right.
I'd have beat her ass.
Well, and
she
then
wouldn't have got to court. I'd have been in court first.
You know what, Gigi? This is one of
I'd
the
have
things.
beat her fucking ass.
Oh, that's Oscar Madison.
Those are
Feeling stronger
children.
of this motherfucking hard couple.
Those are children.
No, I'm with you, Slim. You know one thing about that?
They can't defend themselves.
Yeah, one thing about that, when stuff like that happen, you know,
She done lost her damn mind.
you just say, I'm praying. Oh, you know.
I'm a pray after I beat her ass.
No, yeah, I know.
I'm gonna beat her ass.
She gonna get one.
She lucky my kids big and grown. Jesus. She'd have been, ooh.
Well, this is the thing that really got me. Is the news.
Where's the daycare located?
In Oxon Hill.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, that's okay. Go ahead.
So the news were
media.
The media were trying to interview other parents, get their opinions, and the response of some of the parents were, "It wasn't my kids, so I ain't got nothing to say."
So they was don't ask, don't tell, no, nobody.
Pretty much.
Maybe yours ain't get recorded.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna beat her ass. My kids go there because
so,
you might have caught mine slipping and they ain't tell me. I'm beat your ass. So they know next time. Tell me.
It's been a lot going on over
What
the
is
last.
wrong with people?
Did you see? Let me ask y'all this. Did y'all see? Now I don't know if this dude is a priest or whatever. He was talking to a little boy. He's kind of like considered like
Yeah.
Dalai Lama.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Kiss me."
Yeah.
Oh,
he said, "Put your tongue in my mouth." He said, "No." He said, "Suck my tongue. Suck my tongue." Right. And then he stuck his tongue out his mouth. Proceeded, and he really was.
You know these are the last days, right? You know that, right?
I ain't finished
These
yet.
people asking to die.
Yeah, because that's kind of. And he said, "What do you call that?"
Head shots.
So Dalai Lama is.
They gotta go. What are you doing?
He's like the Pope, right?
Yeah, he's
like the
But
Pope.
the thing is, let's just be real. Let's talk about Baltimore. Right now, the Archdiocese of Baltimore. And they come out. They have so many cases they can't even.
Oh, they said that. They said that about the
The Catholic Church, the Archdiocese.
They said that. I heard that. I read that in the Wall Street Journal. You're right. They talk about all the cases. It's just hard. It's hard to think about that many kids being misused. I just don't even like Phantom and stuff like that because you know, it like scar your spirit.
Watch the news.
It make you evil. You know what I mean? It makes you wake up with like, you know, just like I wish somebody would.
That's why I don't watch the news.
But the thing is,
it makes you be more ready than you need to be. I don't want to be like that.
But this
I don't want to think like that. I like to think of the glass half full, not half empty. These niggas' heads is half empty.
Yeah.
I don't want to think like that. And the news will have you on edge all the time.
I agree with you.
I don't watch the news. That's why this shit y'all talking about. I'm like, what? I done seen the tongue shit. I seen that on Instagram.
Okay.
I ain't see the shit you just talked about. Listen,
I didn't see what she.
I don't watch the news because that shit is depressing.
It's depressing. Yeah, a lot of people like that. You're not by yourself.
And the stuff that's on there, I don't want to see. Listen, I don't want to say it's not me. It's not in my community. It's not happening to me. No, I don't want to say that. But I also do not want to have to feel for the entire world.
Right.
I'm very compassionate.
Right.
And when I see shit, that shit make me feel like it could be me.
It affects you.
Because it's outside your door. It's next door. It could be you.
I agree with you.
And I don't want to feel that. Right. So I get angry.
Yeah.
They
got
go to the daycare.
You got a little councilman in you. You can run for you. Got a little, you got a good statue.
No, I don't.
That's
They
real.
gonna throw
That's
me
real.
out
That's,
because I be ready to kick
but
ass.
you be fighting for the kids.
I do. I fight for everybody though. The old people, the little people, the early people.
Slow down on my
As long as you act right, I'm gonna fight for you. No, I'm drinking before I got here. Girl, you know me.
Listen,
I
that
called and said,
explains
do
it.
they give us a drink or not?
That explains
What
it
that-
all.
what is-
That's
what
what
is-
I do.
What that explains?
Why
Listen,
I'm lit? Because they
so-
like me to be lit. Tell them shut up. You like it. You like it.
Listen.
You heard about Dwayne Haskins too, right?
Who is that's the basketball player? Or
No,
something?
that's the
Football
quarterback.
or
You heard about that?
I
And
know
Jay?
he was
sports.
drugged.
They said Jay, he
and
was drugged.
Drugged and
Yeah, they starting to come
and
out
targeted.
now. They put drugs in his food.
Yeah.
And
But wait a minute.
The wife is trying to sue everybody that had anything, the hotel.
But what brought this about? How did that come out that he's been being drugged?
Well, you know,
After
they had
did the
to
autopsy.
they had to
They lied.
investigate.
Yeah, they lied.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know who
They
he is.
lied.
So he's a deceased.
He's the Redskins
He got hit on the
ex-quarterback.
highway.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, listen to the story so you can give a recount.
Redskin that got hit on the highway.
The ex-Redskin quarterback who was transferred
How long ago was he hit on the
to
highway?
Pittsburgh.
Recently?
This happened within the last year.
Oh, transferred to Pittsburgh. Okay,
Right.
he went here. Got hit on
He
the
came
highway.
from Ohio State.
He got his car, something with his
Right.
tire or something.
Right. And everybody,
Okay,
and
boom.
everybody
So now
was
the
trying
wife-
to wonder why he was out on the highway. Everybody's like, why he on the highway at 4 in the
Tripping.
morning? Yeah, he
Why
tripping.
you tripping?
Yeah, but all the time they
Somebody
drugged
drugged
him
him.
wherever he was at. They drugged him, and he started tripping. So he was like, man, I gotta
That's
get
why
out of
he
here.
was out the
So he's like, no, I
car.
ain't staying here. They trying to kill me.
Oh
So
my
he left out, and when he
God.
left out, something must have happened. Then he tried to jump out the car or
He
something.
got a good wife.
But he wasn't thinking straight.
He got
Well,
a good wife.
listen, let me just say this for the record. That most of the accounts of the night came from his mistress who was in the car with him.
Well, he still got a good wife.
Oh,
She be knowing
yeah.
everything because she watches.
She gonna get the
news
money.
and everything.
She
I don't
watched
know
some
nothing.
No, but the thing
Kobe's
is
wife
that-
tape too.
But listen, this is
But no, the
thing.
reason
Listen,
why-
she ain't dumb. She
Why,
said
who you
something
talking
ain't right. The wife, something's not right. This nigga don't just be out
Yeah,
there
that's
in
true.
the fucking street.
It sound crazy to me though. When I
Yeah.
first heard it, I was like,
a
this
lot
shit
of
sound
people
crazy.
said that.
Did it sound crazy to you?
Yeah, she said,
Yeah, kind of trying to run in the
Yeah.
highway.
She said, investigate this shit. Something ain't right. Somebody did
Yeah.
something to him.
Well, they lied and
He
said-
not supposed to be gone.
They lied and said he had an autopsy. Couldn't find out they didn't do an autopsy. How could they make
Well,
whatever
she
they
the wife,
pronounced him?
though.
Whatever they no, I'm talking about. That's how she got him.
Yeah.
Whatever they pronounced him as
Yeah,
dead,
because,
it was wrong. Yeah, they never did
She
it.
said what?
Wait a minute, they never even did it. So you're lying. So that's what he got him at. That's like,
They
oh, they got him under. They said he had head trauma or something or whatever it was,
Yeah,
but they never even did an autopsy.
yeah.
So they got him right there. That's check number one. You lied about that.
Yeah.
Falsified
Sue their
that.
ass.
So all
Sue
of
everybody.
all of
'Cause
it's
that's
fake.
what the other people do. We don't sue people for real, but the other people,
Yeah.
they be suing everybody.
we don't. What do you?
We don't know better. We
don't invest a lot in law
That's true
for
because we don't trust them.
yeah, and plus we don't really have insurance. You look at we
That
behind
too.
the gun.
That too.
The health insurance.
Yes.
We talking about
Yes.
death insurance.
But it's because they know better and they know how to get ahead of all that stuff, and we don't because we are oppressed and we don't know better. We be saying, you know what?
But our parents
I don't
did.
wanna do that.
Our parents had less than us. They all had life insurance and all that. The insurance man used to come to the house.
That's right.
Now
They
everybody
sure
want to
did.
do everything online.
They sure did. They
You know what
sure
I'm saying?
did.
So the
But
insurance man.
let's be realistic. So I want to tap in here real quick.
Go ahead.
Just chill out for a minute, GGB.
I'm quiet.
Okay, so listen.
Go ahead.
Listen, that statement about parents and they had the insurance and all that, they were the generation coming straight off of the movement.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true.
Most of them were a part of the movement
60s.
straight off the moment. So everything to them was like, we got to get this, we got to get that.
Set shit up.
They had to set it all up because we didn't have access to it before.
Mm-hmm.
Our generation
So
got
we
lazy.
had Black Wall
Yeah, we got.
Street.
Well,
You got
they
lazy.
did the pushing. Now we sitting.
Uh-huh.
They did the pushing. Now we sitting. Then you know why we sitting?
But
Because we got
but
the
the thing-
internet.
But
Yeah.
guess
See, the
what?
internet made us lazy a little bit because you
Mm-mm. But
Amazon.
this
Why
new
go to the
generation-
mall when I got Amazon?
But this
That's
new
true.
generation though is pushing. They just doing it different.
Yeah,
You
they
gotta
push.
remember the generations change.
Yeah.
So yeah, we sitting, but guess
Yeah.
what? They made it so sitting they can still get their bread.
Yeah, you right then because they smart. They smart. We got.
Listen,
It's cool
they
to be
ain't gonna
weird.
have to move to do nothing in a minute.
Yeah.
Everything. Think about it. They've been sent. The fucking Jetsons been coming about since forever,
That's true. That's true.
and it's coming
That's true.
because every generation is working towards making that happen.
Well, they trying to. They trying to move everything to
Listen.
crypto now.
Listen,
Well, I'm with that.
Listen.
I'm gonna tell you something. That one
Man,
thing that
when
we
it
can't
crashed,
get.
then what?
We
So
no
you
listen.
want to move everything to crypto?
No, I don't want to move
I'm not.
everything
Oh,
to crypto, but
Huh?
huh? The dollar is crashing.
Everything's
The
crashing.
problem is that
The dollar always crashes.
no,
I'm smart.
It always crashes.
no, but this is the thing. If we hold, let's talk about CDs. How many CDs you still got?
That's great.
Let's just talk about
That's
it.
great.
So my thing is, let's look at it that way. You know, everything is always forever evolving. And if you don't get on the bus, nigga, you gonna be lost and stuck right where you at with no way to play them damn CDs that you want to hold on to, that you don't want to get rid of. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying get rid of the dollar, but the dollar's value is gone down. We know that. Yeah. But my thing is make sure that you plant a seed in what's new. Yeah. So that when at least if it take off, you have an opportunity.
You be a part of something.
Be a part of it.
Don't get left behind without putting in
no child left behind.
Hello. Yeah. The dollar is crashing. Dollar is definitely crashing because you got other countries merging together now because Putin is over there telling, look, you better get down before I make you lay down. Yeah. You with me? Oh, you ain't with me? Then I roll over.
Hey.
You understand what I'm saying? Oh, we got up there. Oh, Tariq Majid. Hey, Rebel family. Yeah, ain't no question. That's another one of the great podcasts.
Yes, what are you really saying?
One of the best guys I ever met, Tariq Majid. What are you really saying? This guy is so competent. This guy's so cool. He's so smooth. He's got a heart of gold. Yes. Such a sweet guy. I can't say that about everybody. See, we got to give people their flowers while they're here.
While they're here.
Because some people don't want what I just said about Tariq. You know, I know some dudes.
I do.
You know, you talking to me, some goddamn trainers. You know some guys too like that.
Yeah.
Right? So we got to give people their flowers with him. A lot of times people don't tell people. I always tell Jermaine, man, you're a good dude, man. You're rare, hard to find.
He all right.
Yeah, but see, y'all family, so you know, y'all done knocked each other plate over at the cookout and all that. But I'm talking about Jermaine has been a quality guy. Even the owners of this club are great guys. These guys extended their hand and said, man, you want to do the podcast here? Say, oh man, cool. You know, open arms and to be warm to the guests. And we got no 2 or 3 people here tonight, but it's usually here. But it's a little warm. So people get warm. They don't want to watch and all that. So you got to pick selective days now, just slow down days. So you might have to maneuver with them days because people, when they get warm, they don't want to sit around. They want tricky entertainment and all that. Yeah, all black, everything. Yeah.
But you know what? The one thing that's awesome about Rabble Rouser Studios, the podcast, all of us, our outlets, all this is still be there sitting there waiting for you when you come home. We always when that party you want to go to, or you don't get to go to the party, you get to sit back
turn that with us.
But it's some vibe. I'm gonna tell you something out of Rabble Rouser Studio 38. Oh, what is it? 3804.
2904.
29. That's 2 drinks in. 2904. Okay, that's 42. That's what it'll do. Look, 2904 Minnesota Avenue. It's been some great stories told in there.
Listen.
It's been a lot of truths come out of this, a lot of spirit in that place, in that area right there. And that's what it's all about.
I agree.
You know, it's just like when people come to this lounge and they get them a couple of drinks, you know, they tell their whole life story.
No, I like this.
Yeah, this lounge is warm.
Yeah,
I like this.
It's very family.
I like this.
And then if you just got some problems, we got to get straight to the right, and then you go in the back, and then you just
listen, get ready.
You can go other places. You see that room?
My birthday party gonna be here 2024. So get your asses ready to walk through the door.
Oh my God.
Do you think? I like that. I love all that. Do you think that Halle Berry was art, or was she flashing on us?
You said
she was art.
Yeah,
it was art.
Wait,
did you see it, Slim? Did you see Halle Berry?
She posed
nude. You didn't see Halle Berry on her balcony, butterball naked? You didn't see Halle Berry?
That was not Janet.
Man, did you see Halle?
Listen, they said that she's menopausing and was out on her balcony.
I didn't see it.
Man, sis,
I didn't see it.
You can always get away with the hot flash.
I can believe.
She's on the. Hey, listen. You know, by the time I looked for it and found it, you know, the internet was able to cover up the part. But the way they was describing was like, oh, she out there was just. But you know, she got a grill and all that blocking. So it's really, to me, when I see it, I'm like, oh, that's art. That's sexy. It is no more revealing than when Erykah Badu took all her clothes off.
Right, and walked down the street.
And she got way more curvaceous than her.
And walked down the street.
Yeah. You didn't see it?
I didn't see shit.
So this is the thing.
So
go ahead.
Nothing.
For me,
nothing. I got nothing.
Go ahead.
So if you missed it, I did too.
Halle Berry, I mean, she's in a teach. She does do little things here and there to just grasp. Like
a tease. You think she's a tease?
Yeah, but this one, I don't even think she thought people were
drinking
watching. It's kind of
wine,
like when Jamie Foxx did his. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
like Jamie a little freaked out now.
Man,
yeah.
Jamie was in his house.
He done play Wanda and all that. Jamie a little freaked out.
Yeah, but that's
what I said. That's what I said.
But that's not the only one. It was a little
that's
more.
what I said. That's a posable picture. But they try to make it out like she was on there with lead. Oh, it's more than that. So they edited that.
Well, you can see her pom pom.
Yeah, you definitely can see that.
You don't see no tits, but you can
she
see
don't
her
have
pom-pom.
that.
Well, I mean, but she got her nipples covered with her arm. But you can.
But
see
there
her.
is a view from the front.
Don't you worry about where I found it. Producer.
Look
at his friend. Look at his friend. It's on Instagram. I'm finding it for you in a second, sir. Hold on. I'm not sending you nothing. You're going to sit over there.
I'm surprised. Hey, listen, Slim, I felt the same way when I found her earlier. They said, Halle Berry. I said, what? I started looking. As soon as Halle Berry, because to me, just to me, I think she's beautiful.
And Jermaine does too.
But
I mean,
me, I think these sisters beside me are beautiful too.
Thank you.
You understand what I'm saying? And see, one thing I say, a beauty.
We're not standing on the balcony naked
and all that. I like the spirit.
I'm definitely not.
We're not standing on the balcony.
Well, 40 or 50 million will make you 40 or 50 million will make you feel a little free.
The Tatars or not.
Hey, look. One thing about 90 million, 90 million to make your titties hang out. 90 million, you might say the hell with these clothes. Fuck you niggas. I'm fucked up.
You like cocktails and cousins.
Yeah. Hey, what's happening, Mo? How you doing? Yeah.
Listen, maybe
it was a hot moment.
We were just talking. Hey, Slim.
Yeah. We might have to do something in 2024.
Look, double team, cocktails and cousins. Back to back.
That's what I'm saying.
One thing for sure. Hey, one thing for sure, two things for certain. She got everybody's attention.
She did.
That was a nice picture, though.
I thought it was odd. When I first looked at it, I said, but they probably edited it by the time we seen it. Because you know.
Well, no. So when they first
I didn't care what it did.
No, there was the front it was a front view and a side view. So when I went back, the front view was gone. The front view gave a little more, you know. But I just feel like this at this point, are we still concerned about someone's nude body?
Why? All the shit going on TV.
Can you believe this? I don't like strip clubs.
You ain't got to. Everything's on TV. You ain't got to go
to
right. They showing penises, pussies, titties, everything on regular damn TV.
There they are.
You used to have to listen.
I agree with you.
Looking at the scrambles, trying to figure out what's going on.
Man, she's me, man.
They got the TV on saying, "Here we go."
That's the same thing I said. I said when I was coming up, they didn't show none of that. Now
Right,
they got
people used to watch Benny Hill. Y'all remember
ads.
Benny Hill? No, you weren't.
Yeah, Benny Hill. Yeah.
People used to have to watch Benny Hill and shit to see titty. I remember that. It was so cool.
Benny Hill was a freaked out Englishman or something. He was freaked out one of them.
Yes.
Because Benny Hill come on 11:30, right? Channel 20.
Yes. Everybody remembers that.
Yeah, Benny Hill was freaked out. He was freaked out though.
Yeah, he was. But you had to get late night to see that type of stuff. Now it's on cartoons. I'm watching my grandkids' TV shows. Their little cartoons.
Yeah, they talk mad.
They know, like the anime. They got titties
all day.
All that.
They can see shit all fucking day.
All day.
They teaching these kids everything from. Listen, they know the kid, but they know the kids are on the iPads and everything.
Right.
And everything is right there for them to see.
Right.
No matter what it is. Everything.
It almost strips. Me and my wife be talking all the time, right?
You can't even.
The phone almost strips your parental rights.
Everything.
Because what it does is it shows the kids your flaws.
Listen.
See what I'm saying? And our parents, we never even don't even look at our parents' flaws because they had everything under control.
But you don't know.
I said this too.
You were taught to stand in a child's place. Certain stuff you didn't see.
But
you
these
didn't
kids,
know.
they're too smart for all that because everything's out for them.
It's there. It's
So
not
you can't lie about it. You can't lie about
even,
it.
you can't even teach your child. There are no more teachable moments.
Ain't no right from wrong.
Because
we was taught right from wrong. Shit is what it is now.
Yeah, you're right.
Ain't no right and wrong.
Right.
Your parents have been teaching you that, and guess what?
You're
it's
right.
not right and
You're
wrong.
right,
it's all about how you
some good
see it
shit.
and what you think.
You talking some
it's
good
not
shit.
right and wrong. It's what you think.
Perception.
And it's
You
like,
know what somebody told me? Perception is
not
reality.
What we was taught.
It is.
That's right and wrong.
Yeah. There ain't no right or wrong.
That's
it's what you
say.
believe.
What you
Just
believe.
like you can be or whatever.
Fluid. And that's why all these
you could
kids
say your personal self, you can get the shirts, Master Joan down, put the what's your first name?
GG.
You could be
Gerald.
Or you could just
call me George.
Yeah.
Flat chest George walking
around
with my pants sagging and shit, looking stupid.
You don't know
I'm not George.
Yeah. You don't know
I
what
know what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Shit is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. What do you think about
shit? Everybody just flip flopping, and today they this person, tomorrow they that person. No. And it's all because
it's accepted
on social media.
Oh, but listen, so y'all
do what you want.
Look,
be how you feel.
I'm gonna bring a point up.
And don't care what people
Pakistan.
think.
So I was watching. They had the independent film festival that just happened a couple of weeks, a week ago.
Right.
And there is a movie. There's a Pakistani movie that came out where there were transgenders, people who live alternative lifestyles. They're gay, but they were just talking about how just early as last year, people were being killed for being gay.
Right.
Like it was just Jamaica is still illegal.
I said
Jamaica, you can go to jail for killing a person because they're gay. But in Pakistan, you can kill a gay man and get away with it because they are the ones who are breaking the law.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So when now they are back, they're just basically saying that times are changing.
Yeah,
in the sense are explaining. But I just want to know, and I'm gonna just be real, because all of us are, even you are people of a particular age. Right?
I'm not.
How many gay people do you remember in school with you that was flat out gay?
Well, when I went I can remember. I can remember. You're right. I'm going to get to you. One in elementary. When I was young, it was only one person that was gay. It was only one person gay when I got in junior high school. It was maybe two, maybe three.
Junior high, you had more than one.
Yeah, but they still wasn't active.
They wasn't active.
They wasn't active. You knew they was gay. You knew they was gay,
Yeah,
but they wasn't active, and they stayed in their lane. They ain't practice. Ain't none of that. No, but you already knew he was different because we were so focused on what we were doing. Even sex for the heterosexual wasn't important. Right? Because we were still going through adolescence where we was trying to find ourselves sports, liking the slow dragging or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little older than y'all, so we was slow dragging, bubblegum, all that. You know what I mean? So we was doing all of it. Bubblegum, yeah. See,
I'm dead.
In my time, I'm a 60s baby. I'm a 60s baby.
Right now.
So a 60s baby. We'll go back to what she said.
Yes.
I come up in the midst of the struggle. So my parent was a little bit more militant, right? My father was gone. My parent was a little bit more militant. So she knew I had one boy and two girls. Main thing is your two daughters can't be hoes and your son can't be a junkie.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? Just raise your kids, keep everything tight knit. Get what you need, not what you want. But now we on a reverse cycle. The kids are getting what they need. They even getting rewarded for doing wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
We rewarding kids now.
Yeah.
I can be in a barber shop now. I'm a barber. A kid will be acting up for no reason, nothing, squirming in the seat. They'll go get him the phone. They'll go get him the iPad and the lollipop. 3 or 4 things. And he still ain't getting no haircut. And we got so I'm just saying the things.
When back in the day, it was like if you don't sit your
you
fucking
don't even have to. Mama don't even have to go
slap the
around
shit
there
out your ass.
because she don't got time to go around there. Send
The
your ass
father
around
said-
there with a note.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you go walk to the barber shop.
Yeah.
Your ass go around there with a note.
And
If
you
you move,
can't-
call me back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already know. Sit your ass up in there like this.
They
You already know. Don't move because mama ain't got time. She got.
It was a level of respect that we had for our parents and fear. So unfortunately, I hate to say that
we gave it up.
our parents put this fear of life in our hands. Like,
And we were scared to give it to our kids. That was the problem. We was afraid to put that same fear in our kids because we kept saying we want to give them more than what we had.
Right, that's true.
We want to treat them better than how we was treated.
That's true.
We wasn't treated right. They beat on us. They this, they that. We don't want to do that to our kids. And now these motherfuckers ain't got no goddamn sense.
Did you beat your children?
That's true.
No.
But
That's the fucking problem.
Yeah.
I do now.
You got.
I got
kids you
It's
got?
too damn late.
I got teenagers.
It's too late. Like shit, they grown.
Them teenagers. No, look,
You
look,
fighting
no,
like
no,
shit.
no. I use this joint right here.
Oh, she got a belt for the teenagers.
You see this?
It's
That's
a belt.
This some shit like your parents would have got
Yes,
back in the day
yeah,
when they
yeah.
said, "Go get me the switches off,
Yo.
the belt, and don't bring me no shit that's gonna break."
Listen.
You go get me something I can tie together. That's what this belt is giving.
That's a mean.
No,
one.
I bust her ass.
It's
She
not
said,
the same.
"You
When we was
No, it's
young,
not.
I said, "I'm gonna leave
it
another
wasn't the
one."
same. When we was young, my aunt, their grandmother used to make you get your switch.
Go
Yeah.
get it.
Go get it.
And
You
I'm gonna
gonna
beat
pick-
your
you
ass
gotta
with
get your-
that switch.
And then you
don't
so
bring me those switches
stupid,
gonna
you
break.
get the skinniest, smallest.
See,
one.
girls, they tell girls.
Tear your ass
See, they
out.
listen.
The
You know
worst.
what?
Tear
See,
your
one
ass
thing about
out.
the grandmothers and aunties and all, they will tell the girls to go get the switch, right?
Mhm.
But they don't tell no boy to go get because they know he ain't coming back. See, so what they do is they got one already over top of the pants and pants.
Or the-
Yeah.
Yeah, you
or
gotta
the-
go.
or the
You ain't gotta go outside.
Or they got
It's
the-
right up
they
there.
got something.
It's right up top.
Tear that
But you know
ass
what?
out.
One thing I can say too. It's crazy when I'm say this.
I need to give me a extension
I
cord
never,
or a switch.
you know, one thing that made me so, had so much reverence for my mom. I never seen her do anything wrong.
Right.
That's
Right.
another thing. Even
Yeah.
if she was, my mother didn't drink.
Yeah, you didn't see it.
Right after my
Or
father
if
died.
she did, you
After
didn't
my
see
father died, one of
Yeah.
those niggas coming and hitting.
it. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Everything
Nobody,
was stopped.
everything, just the kids. Everything, the kids. And she's a nice looking woman, and
Right.
all her friends were married.
Right.
So what they would do is invite them over, right? And they would sit down and eat cake, drink
Everybody
coffee all
chilling
night.
over
Yeah,
there. Yeah.
like that. But I never seen her do anything wrong until I got grown. This
Yeah,
shit. You like, they grown now. Let me
Because
start.
mothers,
Yeah.
mothers know how to mask shit. They don't want their children seeing too much. You
That's true.
understand?
That's true.
No, but I feel like parents waited a lot longer.
Back in the
Yeah, that's
day.
true. I
and
agree
I'ma
with that.
just be real.
I agree with
now,
that.
my grandmother, like you said,
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my parents passed when I was young. So my grandmother, she was widowed, right?
Right.
I never saw a man,
Right.
never, and she
Right.
never spoke of one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was always about family.
Right. They get
and
into
all
that.
that. But there was that man from church used to come.
But
to
but
dinner.
you know what the
Charles.
one thing about it though? one thing,
Charles. He would come over every now and again
Yeah.
to fix the heat.
oh yeah.
Maybe the plumbing.
Yeah, see that's what my mom
He
used
was
to say.
laying
Yeah,
pipe.
my mom. You funny. Hey, look, my mom used to say, I said, Mom, why you get that man money? She said,
I told
oh,
you she
he's
was
married. He's
hiding
not
it.
coming to be getting no pussy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because you know,
Hey,
No dogs over
and
here.
you never
no,
got the
huh?
no. See a man about a horse, not a dog.
and you never got the dog or the horse.
Well,
You're still looking for it. They talking about they had the wrong horse. You're not getting shit. Wrong dog. They had the wrong dog. That wasn't the breed that she wanted.
man, these girls,
was
they
already
need
dog
to call
and
them. They might need to change their name to Off the Cuff Cousins. Because they is off the cuff. For real, because y'all is, listen, this is what I had y'all in mind for. You can tell we backed up because we have only been here 3 weeks ago, but
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
it
just
was a
tell you,
bit
I'm mad.
turned up.
Look, I'm gonna just say this, and I'm proud of y'all,
Thank you.
right?
Thank you.
Brother to sister. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And if I get there, I got y'all.
Mm.
If y'all get there,
See, that
y'all
got you.
I ain't
no
even-
need to say it.
the
We
bar
got
the
brothers
bar
and sisters
understood,
in
and
the
see
podcast,
that's what we doing. It's Jay. No, I already told Jay I ain't going no. See, that's why people gotta have credible characters.
That's right.
Because when people say they're gonna do stuff in that
You gotta
reference,
hold that.
you gotta know. Because some people,
Yeah,
shit like
be
money. He's the
talking.
same. I'm gonna get the money and believe us all. Some people like that. Let's say to real.
Yeah.
You know, some people if they hit,
Yes.
they're gonna act like they ain't got
They don't
nothing.
even know you.
Yeah. Mhm.
What?
So the one thing
No.
I can honestly say is that, so I've been doing this for about 10,
No, you
15
are vetting
years.
this
Yeah.
That's
So the thing is when I got in it originally, I brought this one on board.
that was a good move.
And the moment that I could, I found a space for her
That's
because I
good.
knew that some way she had to let all this out.
Right. That's a good
Yeah.
move though.
That was on radio.
She is great. Hey, she is
That was
great
on
though.
radio.
Of
She is
course.
great. She's
No, the
done-
thing is
We
that
had
she's always
fun.
done that. And,
I'm
our
just
family
mean.
is just really honestly just really deep rooted in entertainment,
Yeah,
periods, in the arts, right?
Always been
So
like
this,
that.
so this was something that I knew that she could really enjoy, right?
Yeah.
So I actually used
That's why
her
I
to
love
save a show that I had
Yeah.
on another radio station.
Right.
I had her. I was like, look, y'all need her.
Right.
And she did just that for
Right.
those brothers. They were all guys, and they needed female energy to
Right.
make that show work. But one thing that I knew in doing this, it was no way in the world that I was going to be working at anybody's radio, anybody's television, anything, when I had family who was doing it,
Right.
and not be able to try to put in everything that I knew, all the things,
All the
that I knew and
resources,
learn, all the resources,
whatever thing you could tap
and bring it right here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, there's no way but up from here.
Yeah.
And I mean, for all of us,
Yeah.
because all
Yeah.
of the podcasts that have come to the show,
Yeah.
I mean, I watched them all, not probably in real time,
Yeah.
but at some point in
Yeah.
time, you know, like
Good vibes,
they're my
good
background,
vibes,
you know,
good
their
vibes.
background sound for my day to day. So, I mean, honestly, I feel like this is just the beginning. I mean, really, let's just
Man,
be real. It's
listen,
just
I'm so-
It's only
listen,
up from here.
listen,
Period.
only up.
You listen.
Only
One thing
that.
about when you do this, you know, you might.
Where's the cheer thing?
He
Push
don't
the button.
Oh, he done got locked
And
up.
then,
You know,
it's
he only
like-
got 30 minutes on it.
It's
One
only
thing about
listen,
Slim,
only
that's the
up
only
from
thing
here.
he get to watch the show.
He do it like that.
He
He's
get to put the
gone.
prices right on. Yeah,
Dog.
but he gets so
He
locked
do
in.
it like
Get it
that too.
together.
He gets so
now,
locked in.
so now
Yeah.
I don't feel like you can show it.
No.
Well, put the board over here next time, right here.
Okay.
Let
No,
me-
but you ignore
let
us sometimes.
me run the board.
Okay, look, we gon' what time is it?
Next time we come
Listen.
right here in the middle.
Before no, it is 8:25. So
Okay.
listen, I'm gonna have to step away, guys. I'm gonna have to leave you all to
Okay.
it.
I appreciate you for coming.
I want to thank you all.
Oh, hold up.
Hmm.
Where you going? Let's talk
Shameless
about where
plug.
you at.
I'll take it.
Where you going?
I am going to perform my band, Sounds of Elegance, which was actually formerly known as Pure Elegance, from the 1995 hit Put Your One Leg Up
Put your
band.
one leg
Yeah,
up.
you know what I mean?
okay.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
So
it.
we are performing Monday nights. We do Madness Mondays at Union Oyster Bar.
Okay.
So we'll be there
tonight.
tonight
Yeah, bar tonight.
and every
Oh.
Monday until you
Right.
know
So
y'all get tired of
tell
singing.
my man, what's his name?
The owner.
No.
No.
I know who you're talking about.
No, he's talking about Herb.
Uh,
He's the security.
yes.
Yeah,
he
Herb
is.
security.
Yes,
He's
yes.
security. And he does the piano keys too. I haven't been out. You ever been out the piano
I
keys?
have.
They said
I
it's
actually
nice
got
out
to
Well,
see.
I haven't been there yet, but I'm
They say it's
No,
nice out
listen.
there.
I got to see.
They say it's nice out there.
What is
Mo,
this?
you heard about the piano keys?
But you heard
Squirt,
the
you heard about the
stories?
piano keys? That's how Brandy wants.
It's good. Yeah.
Yeah, they say it's real
Nice
nice.
You heard the 12 stories in DC?
Yeah, I heard 12
I
stories.
ain't been there yet.
I haven't been in neither.
I heard
What's a
that
lot of
was
places I
nice
haven't
too.
been.
They
I've been
said that
locked
was
up
nice
17
too.
years, so it's a
Well,
lot.
they are new shit.
Yeah, I know.
So it's okay.
It's cool.
You've been out long enough to go
It's
there.
cool. I've been to a lot of places too.
Fuck the old places. Start going to the
I
new
like-
places. That's what it is. You busy visiting the old
No,
places
no.
that you knew
Well,
was
first
around.
of all,
No,
them
they
old
gone. The
places
place
is
I've been
gone.
going.
Okay, well, fuck
Yeah,
them places.
everything
Yeah.
I go is new.
Go to the new shit.
Everywhere I go is new. Trust me, I've
They
been
be
gone so
having
long.
new chefs, new
Yeah.
menus. That should be good.
Oh, I make my rounds.
Listen.
I make my rounds.
I know, because you here and I ain't never been here before.
And see, that's what I'm saying.
I gotta
It's a
follow
new
you.
spot. It's a new
I'm gonna
spot.
have to make sure
But
I
I'm
You
gonna
know
tell you
follow
something.
what? The thing is that she don't like to be frequent up in this area here. You know, that's all.
Why you gotta do me like that?
She don't
What's
like
wrong
being
with
up
this
here.
area? This
She
is
know she
It's
don't
nothing
like.
wrong with this
She
area.
gives us the blues
I don't
sometimes.
give them
Where's
blues.
you? Where area you from?
Here. I don't know what she talking about.
Oh, she's from this area.
Today she from here.
Okay,
You know, no, but northeast, northwest area. You know, she comes
a blend, a natural
sometimes.
blend, a natural blend.
She comes sometimes to
I
hang
come
out.
all the time.
Okay.
I parties everywhere.
No, but
Wherever the
honestly,
party is,
the thing
that's
is,
where I
I've been
is.
meaning to get here myself. I came. Someone had a birthday party, and I came for
Yeah,
a
you
short
gotta
while,
come
and I
in.
didn't get to
This-
it. Really,
man, they have
really-
all. They got the
No,
have all the
she's
fights.
knowing
You come,
about
all the
everything.
fights are free. Nice crowd.
It is
Even in the midst of it being packed,
Mhm.
it's still orderly. That's the difference between
That makes
being
a difference.
packed and people getting to the point where it's
Yeah.
you know
So
uncomfortable.
it's a great demographic.
Right.
Okay,
You
that's
got
what
it.
I like.
Yeah,
I have
all
a birthday
all
party
different
here in
ethnic groups.
2024.
Is
All
anybody
right
is
now.
anybody getting married anytime too soon?
Oh God,
Oh, her.
no,
Oh.
Oh, you okay?
no marriage.
Why?
No,
I'm
I'm
just
What's happening
curious.
over here? Marriage is the marriage lounge too. The owners are pastor. What's going on?
Oh man, you funny,
wondering.
motherfucker. No, this ain't no marriage.
Well, you done bought that marriage.
No, I just always check the status. That's all.
Oh.
This is a podcast. We got
Probably
everything
her.
to talk about.
Why you say me?
Huh?
That's what you do, boo.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Well, I heard third
Love
time's
to.
a charm. I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm
See
counting
what I'm
that.
saying?
listen.
Now,
Listen, if actually, my sister was both my sisters was married twice.
Okay.
I ain't get to the
I
second
gave
one
both
yet.
of them away, right? The dudes gave them back. So what I'm just saying is, it don't matter how many times you get married because some people aren't competent enough to even get married once.
Hello.
They aren't wifey. Some people go through that. Well,
Their whole life.
their whole
Never,
life. Marriage
ever.
ain't up, but for real, ain't nobody asked.
Ain't one of them.
Don't nobody want their
Nobody
ass.
want their
Ain't nobody
ass.
said nothing about
You
spending
want
the
marriage
rest of their life.
material.
And then you got some people cool.
Oh,
They
baby.
understand where they at. They know they're not marriage material. They
I don't wanna
responsible
be.
enough not to get nobody raveled up. And, you got some people it's different, but you got some people they want to be married.
And can't do it.
Well, nobody
They can't
really
catch
asked
it
them.
with a net.
Nobody really. Well, it's a lot to that.
It is.
It's a lot to it.
But if you ain't marriage material, ain't nobody gonna ask you.
Yeah. Well, until she come back from
Being reincarnated.
from 501 501
Reincarnated.
50. Man, you
I'm
went
trying to
way
figure
out
out
there. You
what
got
the
left
fuck-
field like a
These
motherfucker.
motherfuckers, listen. Some of them ain't worth it.
I cannot.
Huh?
I don't want to leave y'all. This is fun.
Why? Because
Shit,
you been
it's
married
gonna be-
3 times.
Man, you better worry about.
She said, "Shit, I'm worth it, bitch. You know how many times I've been married? They be on my line." That's what she said. Tell them about it, cuz.
I just make good
You been married
cornbread.
twice?
Yes, the fuck you
Make
do.
good
That
cornbread.
She been
cornbread
married
is
twice?
good.
Yeah, I can see that though. I
Yeah,
can see that.
right?
I can see that though.
Mhm.
She got the goods.
That's
She
what
has
I
the
know. You have to
goods.
say third
She has
time's
the
charm.
goods.
Third
Okay.
time's a charm. That's what I heard.
Listen,
You
That's
know.
what I heard.
If
No,
you
I'ma tell
blessed
what
enough-
Armand told me later.
If you blessed enough to go around that altar 3 times or go around that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, if you find somebody that's shoot, but I don't never get nobody away. I just think that's hate.
I
If
don't
you
want
lucky enough,
once.
you blessed enough. Like I said, some people never, and then some people don't want to get married. I respect them
Yeah.
too. They be like, look, I ain't getting you caught all up.
Yeah.
I got some things I'm trying to take care of. I'm not gonna have you into all this, and I'm doing elsewhere and all that. They nice people. And then
Well, this
some-
is my take on it. I'm gonna just be honest. Okay, so if you've watched our show, I'm very transparent. I tell all my shit, and I don't have no secrets.
Yeah.
So the thing about it is I got married young the first time.
Yeah, right.
Right.
scratch that.
I didn't even know who I was
Scratch
at that time, and he didn't either. And the second time I got married, I think I just, got married just because I could.
Right.
It was cute, and I wanted to have a nice wedding.
It was a nice
You-
wedding.
It was a nice wedding. It was a nice
It was
wedding.
a
wedding.
beautiful wedding. It was in Jet magazine. I had a great time. I
Right.
did. I mean, I actually.
The first wedding was lit because we was young.
So
But
where
we
was
were
the first?
younger.
Where was the
Second
first
one was
wedding?
even better.
Where
The
was the
first
first
wedding,
wedding
so the first wedding was at a church.
Okay,
It was just, family was small,
Right.
but we was young.
Yeah,
It was lit.
yeah. That's
Like he said, it was Hennessy under the table.
Yeah.
They
Lit.
wasn't paying that at the church. Now, it
Because
was
that was in
everything.
both weddings.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
the second wedding
The
was
second wedding, actually, I married my best friend. It was someone that I knew from years growing
that's
up
deep
in the
right there.
neighborhood.
That's deep.
And the thing is, we should have never did that. It was just
Just
because you're good
stay
friends
friends.
with someone doesn't mean they need to be your partner either. You know what I'm saying? But I learned a lot about myself, and he has too, because we still are good friends. We recognize. You know what? I'm so tired of this nigga over here.
What he say? What he say?
He really liked him. I'm sick of you.
You liked him? He was a good guy.
Stop talking to him.
She
Don't
cool
talk
with
to the.
But-
Don't
but-
talk
The
but- for real-
producer likes everyone.
He sucks.
Yeah,
You're
we don't
not
even talk
inviting
about
nobody to the next one. You're done. I'm shutting everything
But no,
down.
but I realized that it's gross. You know what I'm saying? And from the second marriage, I realized that one, you got to communicate.
Yeah.
Nobody's a mind reader.
Transparency
Right?
is
The
everything.
transparency is key.
I agree
And the
with
thing is, and I'm gonna just be real, especially from this area. A lot of young and older men, because now I'm dealing with men of a particular age. A lot of them they haven't grown up because the women are so pressed and dead set on having a nigga just because they just want to have one. They
Whatever
take all
they
the
see.
BS that they gonna give, and they gonna play as long as you allow them to play. And women are communicating because they want just a nigga around. It's just they on the wheel, a hamster wheel, just going around and around. So for me now, I believe that we as human beings should not be alone. Companionship is what we thrive on. That's how we were made to be.
I like that.
Yeah, we're put here.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Take
usually
two people to
Yeah.
produce life.
Yeah,
Just
you-
like
you know what I'm
children
saying?
were put here. You're supposed to be in a household with mothers and fathers because the father definitely gives you
That's it,
certain things,
She
and
said
the mother
everything,
gives you
man.
certain
She
things.
said everything I say.
You
Where the hell
need
she come
these
from?
things.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
right.
Like you
You're right
said,
though. You're right.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're here for companionship. People not here to be alone.
No, they're not.
Motherfuckers just ain't got their life.
So
It's
everybody be
set
like, I don't need nobody. I don't need no man.
Yes,
and
you
the
do,
thing
bitch.
is, you for something.
He don't want you. You can't
The
find
one
nobody
you want
that
don't
wants
want
you.
you.
Nobody
Right.
wants you. That's the problem.
So
now
I mean,
you saying
I'm
that.
here for it. I mean,
Self-proclaimed.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Is
See,
that there's nothing wrong with marrying more than one time if you
No.
don't get it right.
Find the right
Like
one.
at some point, you get it right.
Trying to nerve it.
If
I'm
you-
trying to
I
say,
always say, if you,
Elizabeth
People don't
Taylor did
understand
that
what
shit
dating-
9 times.
People don't
I say if
understand
you
what
can,
dating
if you
is.
can, if you marriageable,
Yeah.
murderable. That's a ghetto word.
Murderable.
Murderable. That's it.
Murderable.
Yeah, that's straight out of BOP. Murderable. If you murderable, if you murderable, right? I think you should do it.
Yeah.
And one thing about marriage is it's tougher than people think.
It is.
Mhm.
And a lot of people go into it with all their good intentions.
And all the wrong expectations.
But some
I mean, people marry because
some
of
people
what
had a
they
right
think
to
somebody
once they see you
is.
got
They
to
don't know who they're marrying.
It's forever.
And you
Yeah.
have
See, that's
to
what gets you.
remember.
They want to be with you tonight, but they don't want to be with you every night.
And you have to remember that
Same with the
being
women.
in a relationship with someone, you're being in a relationship with them. So it's not just sex.
Of course.
You have to learn the person. You got to be able to adapt to and be around this person every day,
Mhm.
all day, in and out,
In and out.
all the goddamn time.
Yeah.
So you better know who the hell you
Yeah,
been
you
with.
better learn what you did.
That's the problem. People fall in love with the wrong part of people.
Mhm.
Fall in love with the person. Everything else is bonus.
That's right.
Fall in
Accessory.
love with who the hell you talking to, because that motherfucker. Listen,
Gigi getting married in 24, y'all.
Yes.
Something going
You get
on
married- you get married
because
too?
last
Yes,
week.
I've been married before.
So I
Yes,
say you
talking
get
like
married
that.
again.
Yes, listen, like her, I got married young. That was some bullshit. But I got some beautiful children
Right, that's
out
good.
the situation.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful. That's
you
what.
did.
That's a blessing.
That
I
is
look at
some
that.
bullshit. I was young,
Right.
and I got married for the wrong reason. See what I'm saying? You got to know
Right.
who you marrying,
Yeah, that's good.
because
That's good experience y'all giving up.
yeah, you
Y'all
got to
breaking
know who
it
you
down.
marrying.
I have a question
you can't
because
grow old with people. They
No,
gonna
you can't.
change.
Go ahead.
so I have a question for you because
Let's
you're a
go.
man. You know, we're heavy on the estrogen on our side,
Right.
right?
Y'all good.
All
Go
the
ahead. Go ahead.
time.
I'm
So
with you.
I really would like to know, what your take on marriage is, especially
As a
being
man,
a mature man. Yeah, and knowing what is your take on it? I'm not gonna say it.
As a married man.
I think if you want to be with somebody for real, to be honest,
Yeah.
you want to be with somebody for the rest of your life, you need to do a lot of research.
mm-hmm.
You need to date a lot. You need to really get into who you're dealing with, right? And then for it to last, you're going to have to learn how to love the stuff about them that you don't like, right?
Facts.
See, because nobody's perfect.
Right.
So some things about a person, they ain't going to never change.
That's
If they
right.
leave the top off on the petroleum jelly and it
It's
makes you,
gonna
it
always
irks
be
you,
off.
it's always going to be off.
And
Once you
guess
get to
what?
realize
Put
that's
the
how
shit-
they
put the
is,
fucking top
or if
on.
they leave the top off the toothpaste and that irks you, because everybody
Know
got,
that.
everybody,
Yeah.
like my wife said, everybody got pet peeves.
Everybody.
So
Yes.
once you get to start selling in and say, you know what,
That's what she do.
man, her fried chicken way better than that motherfucking petroleum jelly.
Listen,
That
so
motherfucking
guess
chicken
what?
and motherfucking
Guess
cornbread
what?
is
We're gonna
way
get-
better than
we're gonna
that.
have, we're gonna have two
You know what I'm
separate.
saying?
Look, we're gonna have two separate petroleum jellies. Let her have hers. She can leave
Yeah.
her top off.
Yeah, you-
I'm gonna
what?
have mine. I'll make sure my top off.
Yeah, that's her. Well, you start learning how to see
Why
and
the
not see.
fuck-
Yeah.
That's
you
an
know what
art
I'm saying?
too.
You
No,
learn
that
how
is a-
to
that's a-
deal
that's
with
an art.
shit.
See, that's what some
Yeah.
people
If you
don't
love
know.
them,
They won't
but
pay
you
attention.
learn
to
how to
No,
deal
let me
with
tell you something. What women mess up at, where women mess up at, and then I'm gonna step on y'all.
I don't know about
Okay.
you, but let's hear it.
Listen, because she,
Her
But let's just be real.
perspective.
That love that we give our children, I'm bringing biblical in here too, because
Okay,
this
come
comes from
on
the
with
word.
it. All of it's good.
So the love that you have for your children is unconditional, right? When you take those vows, that love you have for your mate should be
Same as your
equivalent to that unconditional love. Meaning that when they leave that damn petroleum jelly off, yeah, it gets on my nerves but I love this nigga. Let me just put this shit on. You know you left that off again because them kids, they done put fingerprints on your good couch. They done broke your good vase.
Only reason why you don't get rid of them bitches because they your kids.
You say you went biblical before you go.
Yeah, because
you went biblical. I agree with you. I agree with you. Do you think you supposed
if they weren't your
put
kids,
your man before your kids?
You weren't responsible for them. You'd have tossed their fucking asses out.
Exactly.
Too.
I'm sorry.
Bitch, you done fuck out my couch. Fuck out of here. Go to your father's house.
You know
you gotta go.
Oh,
your father live here? Bitch, go to your grandmother. You getting the fuck out of here.
Do you think you're supposed to put your kids in front of your husband?
They supposed to be
No, me and my husband supposed to put our kids before we're together. See, that's the problem.
That's a big thing.
Because, because a lot of women do that. Remember
when you're raising kids together, sometimes you might.
But we talked about the McDonald's. Remember the McDonald's? The girl who had the dude bring McDonald's for just one of the babies.
Giving that to my
right,
and
right,
she was
right.
like, you ain't buying for everybody.
You won't get it, right? This is the thing.
Oh, I remember that. I remember on the news.
My thing is that if you are a unit as parents, not just y'all married.
That was her baby father.
No, I'm talking about. We're in the current. We're in this space right now. What we talking about?
She's talking about if we was y'all husband and wife.
Husband and wife.
Okay, go ahead.
If you're husband and wife and you have children, right? You all have to be the united front to them damn kids, because the moment the kids realize there's division, they're gonna play y'all against each other. It's just natural.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying?
I agree with that all day long.
It's always us against their ass. And then when it comes to the kids,
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna be real with you. I love my children dearly. And even when my first marriage was most of the kids came from them. So when I had them, I had to make sure that my children who I had before him, that he was, had a great relationship with their father. So listen, we all against their ass, because the kids not gonna play them games, because kids will do it.
Yeah, play. The kids will manipulate.
But it's no really against the wife. The wife should never be like my kids before my husband. It should never be that.
But sometimes when you come into a situation where you do get 50-50, where child might do something wrong, where your disciplinary methods might be a little bit different than what your husband might be practicing at that time. Be like, boy, bring your ass here. Yeah. You're like, no, baby, hold up, come. No, I'm sick of this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now y'all at a bridge.
But at the end of the day, it still is about the two parents having good enough communication, because honestly, at that time, you can't even show the kid that you pissed at the father. Right. You can't even say that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like,
you talking one of good homes.
This nigga,
you ain't talking about a regular home. You talking about a good home, because the mama will be saying, hold up, don't get off him. Yeah, you hold up. He ain't do all that.
All of that comes from trial and error, and I'm talking about for myself.
Yeah.
I've been there because I've done that. Don't touch him. My ex-husband, I felt like was extremely hard on them boys, like sick with it. Like that, I used to call his mother.
Right.
To get her to stop him, because he wasn't hearing me, because I was just, but he gonna listen to his mama.
Right.
So I would call his mother and be like, look, he's just going just a tad bit too damn far.
So he's a mama's boy then.
That's it.
If he listens to his mama and one listens to his wife, he's a mama's boy.
Yeah. Well, hence the fact we're divorced.
No, that's why he out there. Yeah. I'm just thinking about that.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But the thing is that's where we would have those issues in the disciplinary area. You know what I'm saying? Because he was just too hard on the boys. But that came from his upbringing. That's a whole nother subject.
Yeah.
But but I really do believe that
that's good. That's a good point you bring up.
But I couldn't tell the kids like, oh no, don't you do this in front of the kids, because at the end of the day, man, he's still the father, and that's got to be my partner in this shit. Yeah. Kids, at the end, man. Because it's happened. This dumb shit. Daddy said I could so and so. Yeah, you said he could so and so. After I said it can get stupid.
It's been times where because sometimes the man, it's different too based on the gender of the child. You don't have to. Girls, to me, to me, my personal opinion, girls are more of, you have to be a little bit more gentle. Well, we know you're gentle with a girl because your son, you
Yeah.
could be a little bit
Yeah, you're
more
supposed to be tough on the
aggressive,
boys and gentle
right?
on the girls.
And
That's
but you
what it is.
gotta be transparent too. Let her know. Look, off the breakaway.
Yeah.
So we have to get you.
As the dad.
Yeah.
Well, if you co-parent, mama gonna handle them girls right,
Yeah.
and the
The
daddy
mother
going
tough
to
on the
handle.
girls.
That's
The
why
father
it's.
supposed to be gentle
But
on
in
them.
this generation, the mama
supposed to
let
be
the
gentle on
boys get away with everything.
And the
You
father
right.
supposed to be tough on
But
them.
this generation
That's how it
is
works.
opposite now. The mama let the boy get away with everything.
Listen, you're not hearing me. The mother is gentle on the boy and tough on the girls.
Right.
The father is tough on the boys and gentle on the girls. This again is why you need both parents in the
I'm
home.
with you. I agree with you.
Because
A mixture.
yes,
Yeah.
while the mom is being gentle to the boy, the father is being tough.
Yeah.
And
While
nobody's
the mom
losing
is being tough
anything.
on the girl, the father's being gentle.
Yeah, it's called prime.
But they both getting what they need.
Yeah, they meshing.
They getting what they need.
Yeah.
The daughter know because the parents are united.
Mm-hmm.
So the daughter know because the mother on her ass. She know I can't do so much because my mother on my ass and my father going back her.
That's
The
it.
son know I can't do too much because my father gonna fuck me up,
Yeah.
but my mother gonna keep him from killing me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
When
That's
you're
right.
not together, the daughter push the mother to the limit, and the
Right.
son do what the fuck he want.
Right.
Yeah, that's
You
it.
got a little mini parent book right
Do
there,
what the
Sean.
fuck he
You
want.
got a little mini parent book,
Man,
Slim.
'cause
That joint.
I
Hey, you got a
know,
little
'cause
20.
I know what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah, you got a little 21 keys to parenthood like that. I like that, Joe. That joint there pretty tough, Slim.
It's
I
the
like
truth.
that. But it's
It's
actually
the fucking truth.
no, but I'm saying that's law.
Shit real,
I
man.
agree with you 100%.
It's real. When you got a father in the home, you can be the smartest, the most intelligent girl. You know a lot. If there's no father in the home, your mother can tell you whatever the fuck she tell you. Don't. Soon as you find that nigga that's doing what the fuck you need him to do,
Okay. All right.
Daddy
everybody else ain't shit.
ain't shit.
All you hear is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like a fucking genie in a bottle or something. All you saying is
Yeah.
uh-huh.
So you-
And guess what? I know niggas are the same fucking way.
With girls.
Once they
That's true.
find that one female
Right.
that do and say what the fuck they need, everything else don't matter. They talk that shit,
Right.
but real shit, everything
That's
she
good
say,
point.
they doing the same thing. Uh-huh.
That's a good point.
Uh-huh.
That's a good point.
So you need both parents in the home to give you that fucking balance.
A foundation. I agree with
So you know what's right and wrong. So you know where to go and where not to go. Because guess what? You gonna be influenced. But if you got them two people there to
foundation,
tell
you
you
stand a better chance
what's
of making
right
it.
and what's wrong, you can think a little bit smarter to say, my father be doing that to my
Yeah,
mother.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it, but I know what's going on. I'm not the genie in the bottle, bitch.
Right.
Next.
Hey, listen, all the points you made is valid. You're on top of your A game.
I know. That's
On
what
top
I
of
do.
your-
Oh
Cheers.
God, please! You're
You're on
creating
top-
more of a
listen, well, you
monster
got to
than there
realize
already
that
is.
what she made. Listen, I agree.
I
With,
asked a lot of questions.
no,
growing up. I'm a
I agree with
nosy
100%
Joan.
what you're saying. It's the now things is just, I don't know what we're doing.
You
really.
just it's
It's so difficult, like you said, because the
Man.
houses bust up, one parent.
yeah,
And you getting two sets
all over
you
the
getting
place.
two sets of rules. The mom said do this, the daddy said do this. Now the kid don't know what to do.
And
No,
even
I'ma
if
tell you,
you
and
got
I-
parents that's
I'm sorry, go ahead.
involved. Even if you got parents that's involved, like you, right?
mhm.
You got dads that's involved, mom that's involved. They can go back and forth, whatever. But if you're not really meshing and working together,
Communication,
it still don't
right?
matter.
Y'all got to be a team.
Because, like you said, they're gonna play you against each
Right,
other.
that's what the kids will do. They manipulate you.
They ain't dumb.
They manipulate you.
These
But this
kids
is the
ain't
thing
dumb.
that I've recently experienced. I work with young men, and the one thing that right now with these young men in the street, like these guys don't have any respect for women at all. Like, and the thing is that talking to the young ladies, they are looking at these videos, they're looking at TV. They don't. The self-respect is out the door, and mom is trying to live her best life.
So that's why some of them
So
don't
ain't nobody
respect a woman
teaching them
because
no
some of them see the
self-respect.
way guys treat their mom.
Facts. So
Yeah,
this
see,
is the
when
thing,
guys treat
and
them
that
out.
is the one
Dudes
thing.
running
and
in
these
and
mothers are a
out.
problem.
If,
So they don't
in
know
one
what's
month,
about
no, yeah, in 1 month, then I
None.
seen mom 3-4 dudes done came through the
So
house.
that's what I'm gonna do.
2 of them done stayed over, ain't put up nothing, ain't put nothing in the refrigerator, eating up everything, drinking everything, walking around like you
Listen, I
they
was
paying the
clueless.
bills?
I'm gonna be real. I was clueless as a young parent. I just grew up. First of all, I'm gonna just say this: the producer made my life a little bit hell. Okay, I didn't have a brother. My father unfortunately passed when I was really young, so I had a older male cousin who made dating difficult as shit.
Right.
Nobody was ever good enough.
So he was the guideline.
He definitely right.
Hey boy, he got a mean guideline. He's stiff.
He was the gatekeeper.
Ooh, he's stiff,
he
man.
was the chastity
Maybe
belt.
John Wayne or the still. He's stiff, right?
And the thing is, I had my grandfather still who just relied on that man word.
Right.
Like everything he said was law.
But
at the end of the day, now I'm much older and I appreciate that shit.
Right.
Especially when I go back and look at some of my girlfriends who what they went through. I never went through none of that shit for the fear of the chastising shit. Oh, you gonna be
that's what real love is all about, though.
It is.
Y'all got like y'all really not cousins, y'all really brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
But I can tell when y'all come in when he said, man, he's my cousin. I'm like, then I start looking at them, they look like Linda Nerdy. They start looking like, you know what I'm saying? All of them look at all y'all kind of favor. And then y'all could go for sisters, right? And then y'all got that personality, like you can see that y'all have been racks and racks, like the youngest say, racks and functions. Y'all have been to all kinds of family reunions and all kinds of cookouts. And I ain't been over Jermaine's house yet before.
Oh, what? You sure haven't.
I have.
Because listen, when you said I haven't been there yet, I was getting ready to say you got to come, but you said 4th of July at the end.
I haven't, man.
Bam.
I'm going to tell you. Listen.
Don't tell me nothing. Listen,
charge it to my head and not to my heart. On the 4th of July, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you something.
Go ahead. Leave him at home.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna worry about it.
Leave him at home. She is listening.
No, I'm gonna tell you. She listens to what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. We funny together. Look, listen. I'm gonna tell you why she listened to me.
Okay.
Because when Jermaine had his cookout on July 4th, her birthday falls on July 2nd. And we're usually out of town every year at that same time. Somewhere. Hers is July the 2nd. So we usually out of town on that weekend. Every year we used to go. But since COVID, we kind of like slowed down. Right? And then COVID kind of like, now we kind of like coming back.
Again. So y'all ain't coming this year. That's why you was laughing
we're
like
not
that.
saying we're not coming. I'm going to put my word on it.
So now we know it's your birthday. We can incorporate that.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Per.
You heard it here first. 4th of July. Cocktails and cousins.
What they say? Cocktail and cousins. Slink Tv. What they say? Okay.
Oh, God.
But see, this is what it's all about.
We're going to be live at 4th of July.
And I'm going to get fired tonight.
Because we're going to have...
Listen,
if you need to go... What are you saying?
If you need to go...
What are you saying? Podcast?
10 minutes. We got...
No, we're going to have everybody. What are you saying? Podcast?
We got...
You, us. We're going to be live.
Cocktails and cousins. What are you saying?
On 4th of July at the podcast.
We're going to get 3 big backdrops. And we're going to have people taking... We got 10 minutes left. Listen, man. Listen. If y'all don't pay attention and come back and watch this show, for the ones that didn't catch it, these girls
they better watch this shit.
Off the chain.
Don't miss this shit.
They gave up some valuable information. We got one that's staying late. She's going to get fired, but
she gets fired.
No, I know she's a boss. She's a boss.
Hey, a real boss.
Look. But she's professional, so she likes to stay committed to her agreement.
I guess that's
so I know how she is. She is a professional.
She is.
And she's a dog. Just like
she is that too.
So you a little bit more like me a little bit.
I'm lit like a bitch.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. When he said I want to have cocktails and cousins on, I said the both of they ass.
Yeah.
I said I'm just.
You already knew me.
I'm gonna be there. I already knew what was going on.
You might have to get you on. You might let you do all over the place. She ready for all over the place podcast. Because she can go all over the place.
All over the fucking place.
And I will look. I'll be a cheerleader. I'll be over there.
I like that.
We all know,
because
we need you.
For real, we freaking fun.
All day.
Yeah, you cope.
That's my book.
We the 3 Musketeers, but we freaking fun.
Man, you know how Tyler Perry and them be coming. They be having 5 or 6 shows in the show, and to see how I'm gonna tell you, this is what we got. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You gotta take a page out of G.
Sisters, brothers, they all connect.
This you gotta take a page out of 50 Cent. Look, he done turned power into
right.
Tommy got a show.
Yeah, everybody got a show.
He got 4 or 5 shows out of that one show, and then brung his life in there. And that's all we don't need her.
Don't you fuck
We got
that.
us. We can be. Look, we can put wigs on, and we can do anything.
He said,
Yeah.
what
Motherfucker,
wigs?
right? We can do anything.
They
Put
wigs gonna be
wigs
better than
on.
they damn wigs. Them wigs on the show.
Yeah, we
terrible.
can put on
All
the reggae wig. We say
all
Jamaican.
that.
Yeah, we can smoke on there. Anything.
Take my titties
Animals.
down and I'm George.
Yeah, you can.
George, I'm
You can
George
be George.
today, bitch. I'm gonna have my mask, my motherfucking mustache, and my beard. I'm gonna put my motherfucking.
Okay.
I'm put my.
Oh
shut
God.
up.
Corey, let not the
I'm
word.
gonna put my lace front on
Corey done
with my
found
high
us.
top
Hey,
fade.
Corey.
That's Corey
Let
Hart,
me see.
man.
Yeah,
Corey Hart's
bitch.
such a good guy,
Ain't
man.
he, man?
Man, listen,
The
Corey Hart.
entire family. So let me just give you this. So you don't remember me, but I remember you. I was a little girl.
And I was.
I grew up on Oglethorpe Street. Corey Hart's family lived
On the
about
corner.
4 houses from me. We all grew up together. I'm a quarter bomb too. We family.
Oh,
So-
oh,
You ain't.
across the street from Lou.
Yeah.
So she Tamika Quarter Bomb and them?
Tamika.
Is that them? No, that ain't them. That ain't them.
No,
What-
Tanika and
what's-
them lived up the street from me.
Okay.
But the thing
What
is,
side she on?
Oglethorpe, right there on the same side as
Yeah.
Fox.
same side as
Fox.
us.
A couple
Huh?
doors up from top.
A couple doors down from Lou.
Yeah.
And her name.
My entire life.
She looked like the. What's the girl that used to work for you? She looked like Brita a
You
little.
know who she
Don't
look
she look
like?
like Brita a little bit?
Yeah, Brita and Kim.
Yeah, Brita. They used to work.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Brita
Brita
and
used to
Kim,
work.
they
there.
live.
And she
They're,
knows
they're
who
my.
you are.
That was my connecting home. That
Oh,
Kim,
that's
the
why.
Togans.
That's why I keep
Kim
looking at her
Togans.
saying, "Damn, to look
Yeah,
for
Kim
me."
Togans was my first hairdresser, and
Oh,
she used
wow.
to take me out, hang out with me, and everything. That's how I got outside.
I was still an
Yeah.
infant.
Wow.
I don't know nothing
So
about
Larry
this.
Quarter Bomb.
Larry is my mother's brother.
Larry.
My man, Sloop with a Larry cool as some mother.
Yes,
Snoop
the fuck
with
he
it.
is.
That Sloop with a
Who
cool
is a
mother's cool
bitch.
toothpick.
That is my
Hey,
mother's
that's
brother.
my
yeah.
big
No,
homie.
Uncle Larry fucked up.
Yeah, Uncle Larry with the toothpick. Yeah.
Yeah,
man,
that is
cool.
my uncle.
My
That's
sister,
my
my older
mother's brother.
sister's like Larry.
Yeah, that's my mother's
Wow.
brother. Mhm.
Small world.
That's it.
How many minutes we got, Jay? Because we're going to close out.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, we're going to wrap out. We want to thank the guests for coming out. For those of y'all that don't know where y'all can catch them, y'all can catch them on.
Rabble Rouser TV, nigga.
Oh, my
Hey.
God.
See
Hold
what
on,
I'm
hold on.
saying,
Give me your
y'all?
ass, woman.
Cocktails
At where?
and cousins,
At
bitch.
where? At where?
At Cocktails and
At
Cousins
on
on
what day?
IG, Cocktails and Cousin Podcast on Facebook. This is Gigi the Diva. I'm Kaylin. Just check us out
Man,
every
listen.
Wednesday.
Hey, give us a
9
round of
p.m.
applause
Right,
for these
right.
sisters. I appreciate them for coming out. Man, this was really good for y'all to come out. I'm so proud of y'all. We going.
That's
Like
what's
And
up.
I'm going over. I feel so good. I'm
Come
going,
on to the Oyster
I'm
Bar.
going over.
Well,
Yeah,
I gotta go. I have a
We're
job.
going to Oyster Bar. We over there. We over there, Oyster Bar.
And then I'm gonna talk to your nail tech.
Everybody asks about her nail.
Bye.
What she say? Look,
We
Yes,
off,
ma'am.
Jay? Yeah, we good.
Did you sign
Just
off?
do-
That's what he said.
Sign
See,
off, man.
y'all
Okay,
signing
hold on.
off.
Before we go, I want to tell the youngins out there in DC because it's getting real dangerous.
Yeah.
And it's summertime.
Yes.
And I want the youngins to know that you got to put the guns down because they're not playing.
Stop stealing these
Stop
people's fucking cars.
the killing.
Right.
I
Stop
want them to
stealing
stop
cars.
it. Let's start
They-
one at
wait,
the top now.
but
Stop
wait.
the killing. You can
They
steal
taking the
cars.
car- No.
Just
no,
don't kill.
No. Listen. They taking the cars. They sending them to the killers to spin the block.
And shoot up shit.
They killing people in the stolen cars.
Okay.
Stop all the shit y'all doing because guess what? They cracking down on them.
Yeah, they're coming out with new
giving them
laws.
Some real
Coming
time.
out with new laws.
First of all, on these stolen cars, on these youngins.
So you saying stop what you're
it.
doing.
Stop. Just look.
We pray for everybody.
Listen. We all did it. Everybody was in some shit when they was younger. But right now, chill out for a minute.
Okay.
Chill.
I can get this
Because
sign.
these motherfuckers trying to sit y'all down. And we need our population
We going over.
to keep going.
We going over
We don't
Oyster
need-
Bar.
Yeah. Per. We
Wrap it
turning
up. We gone.
Tonight.
Out of here. Thanks a
say.
lot.